Namaste everyone. In this series, we are doing a lot about black magic, empaths, auras, and how we can protect ourselves. How can we shield ourselves from energy attacks and stuff. So, if you are whichever video you watched first, please watch the entire videos in this playlist because it's gonna do a lot good. A lot of people who come to me these days and they claim that they've been subjected to black magic, and when I tell them energetically, when I scan and say no, they're not ready to hear it. They see that, no, ma, we are subject. Your life is not working. Your life is not working doesn't mean 100% somebody has done something bad for you. It can also be that you're an empath and you yourself, without your knowledge, has absorbed some things, or you have been under the influence of your own chakras and your own systems, your own karma at play that is also tampering with your success in different areas of your life, be it health, be it money, or be it your happiness. All right. So, what I want you to understand is, let's understand layers of aura in this video, which is like a beginning of how to protect each layer. When you're doing your meditation, you're doing your visualization, whatever you're doing, it makes sense for us to understand in which part, how do I protect each layer of my aura so that I can claim my sovereignty back. All right. So your first layer, which is this is aura, human layer, and in the 7 layers, the first physical layer of your aura is called physical aura. Okay, etheric body. This etheric body is 1 to 2 inches from your body, and this is directly linked to your physical health. Okay, so it contains all your energy pathways, your nadis, chakras, meridians, organ vitality. All of this are coded in this first layer. And one of the ways you can energize this first layer is by vanilla, not one. The way, the best way is just going to the sun and stand for 20 minutes. The moment you take beautifully, it's not like it just came like that, but people think, no, we are um, the sun is the god which is gonna do health. It didn't come just like that. It came because the sun energy has energies of prana, which is like a small subvariant, and sun rays has prana. That prana gets distributed into our chakras, and that chakras, it works. The prana energy along with our breath force, our breathing pattern combines and helps in function of our organ vitality. That is the reason sun is called Pratyaksha Daiva. So please go stand in the sun to help yourself. First, get out of this health concerns. And if at all, when you're energetically imagining, okay, see, first we'll imagine that God's energy of divine physical body. Imagine that physical body has some kind of aches and pains, emotional pains or physical pains. So imagine where it is, notice where it is. Just scan it before this exercise and push all of that out. Okay, as if you're a sponge. So you're absorbing God's energy. So when if at all that a sponge is already having some negative energies, you are asking God to squeeze that out, like pushing out in black fumes, and asking yourself, allowing yourself to absorb all the good energies from the divine. So that way your whole body is filled with divine energies. That's not step one. The second is you're now moving to your auras. So I'm only explaining in this video how to protect your auras. We'll do it, our physical body will do it in the night. Auras. Whatever energy that's there. So imagine in the first layer, which is very close to my body, which is around my body, 3D. I'm pushing all the stagnant energy from illness, pains, injuries, any kind of pains I have. That pain energy, wherever that's there, you just imagine, oh, I have this headache, I have this stomach pain, I have this knee pain, I have joint pain, I have stiffness. Whatever is that energy that's causing this in my first layer of aura, I'm pushing that away. So ask divine to either you imagine that the god is having clean and absorbing all that energy and putting good energy so that your organ health gets better, or imagine you are pushing it out from your systems. The second is cutting all the energy cords. Imagine God is taking away all the cords that are energetically affecting your physical health. And any kind of blocks in chakras and meridians, all of that God is right setting right in the first layer. Imagine like that, okay? What you're doing is the second layer of our aura. It extends 3 to 6 inches from our body. Okay, I'm so sorry about the drill sound. So sorry. So 3 to 6 inches from my physical body, and it's our emotional energetic body. The second layer, emotional body, it's called. So what does it store? It stores all our unprocessed emotions. It processes all our traumas, our inner child problems, like whenever we are very young, very a small baby in this life, whatever we had as problems we faced during our childhood, all of that pain we store in this second layer. That's why we don't forget it very easily. It's there. So as we keep here, it's not healed, and this keeps seeping in. We keep putting that story live for a long time. Okay, so whenever we are trying to clear our second layer aura, we are intentionally putting a request to divine ma, or your ishtadevata, or the divine energy, white light, whatever you think you are channeling. Ask it to cleanse all the suppressed anger, grief, fear that you faced during your childhood, from the child to yesterday, whatever is that which is unprocessed emotions. Okay, any kind of attachments, emotionally draining energies of your past with people, just drain. Tell yourself, I am pushing all that energies out. So suppressed anger, suppressed pain, any kind of cords you have got, just tell that, okay, any cords I have got in my energetic cycles in this layer, second layer, because of meeting toxic people, making people who are having evil eye, who is having any kind of jealousy, who's having any kind of angry towards me, all of that I'm pushing. I'm cutting all that cords. I'm cutting all that attachments that I have with this kind of people. I will allow only people who are aligned with my soul energies to enter into me. My soul tribe who's ready, who's helping me to achieve my goals. I'm only meeting them. I'm not gonna entertain any people who are draining me out. So push all that away. Oh God, please cut all the cords. Please drain out all these negative energies of people I knowingly or unknowingly have absorbed, or it's there in that. Whatever way, even if you are subjected to black magic, you can still follow the same without getting scared. The third layer is mental aura, um, which is like, I think it is 6 to 12 inches, a little more away from us. Okay, and it contains all our belief systems, our faiths, our perceptions, our past experiences, whatever we let it had given us, shaped us today. All that experiences we have stored in our third layer. So all our limiting beliefs about ourselves, money, health, relations, love, world, with people, everything is stored in this layer 3. So you have your repetitive thought patterns that are there, in loops. You are not able to stop yourself from thinking about a particular thing, or in the future, or in the past, or any kind of imprints that you have got absorbed because of some harsh communication, some people demeaning you, some people pulling you down or putting you down, or blaming you or shaming you, or making you feel small, undervalued, or unloved, uncared. Any of these kind of imprints you got stored, either by somebody implanting, or some you got yourself absorbed being an empath. Just ask God to remove all this. So what are you going to ask? You're going to ask God to remove any kind of limiting beliefs, or even not just God, right? Even if you're thinking, I'm going to channel some white energies of God, that energy is, you're asking, you're giving a command saying, I told you, you are the master of your car. You're driving the car. So you say the command. Like even Aladdin genie, you tell, genie, come out, then it will come out. So you're gonna ask for it, and it's gonna happen. because I said you're powerful. Hmm? Keep doing it for 3 4 days and then message me. It didn't work. I'm gonna help you out further, but it shall work. It worked for millions. It should work. Okay, it works for me also, so it should work. Just do it. 6 to 7 inches, it's there in that layer. You can imagine, you say, God, any kind of belief systems, any kind of perceptions I have for self, people, world, please, which is not serving me, which is not helping me walk the path of divine, please remove it. Please flush it out. Please vacuum it out for me. I'm giving you all the right. Please do it for me. Any kind of negative patterns I have, any kind of repeatedly I'm thinking about it, anything, be it in sadness, be it at fear, about people, about things, about money, about health, about future, about past, anything I'm worrying, overthinking, any kind of imprints I have because of fights, arguments, driving, traffic stress, any kind of politics and drama, and I get absorbed by their being not, I mean, something which is away from my value systems, and things happen. I get very agitated. All that, people who are being so rude to me, people who are indirectly or directly hurting me with words and actions, or showing some, making me feel inhibited, making me feel um, like intimidated. I feel they're bad for me. All these imprints, please release. Please release also the whatever are the imprints that is causing here. Maybe that kind of why these people are in your life. Maybe there is a karma attached. So when you're going towards the next layers of karma, which is your astral, your uh, casual karmic layers, ask, okay, to anybody who is there in my life who is not serving me the best, please, any karma that's associated, cut it, complete it, release it, help me forgive, see, help me seek forgiveness, please complete it. Any kind of abusive relation I got into, it's stored in any of my layers, please vacuum it out, please put a stop to this abuse cycle. Just you can ask for it, it will happen. Then astral body is like 1 to 2 feet above from our physical body, and it is related with our relations and love. So all the relationship drama happens in our astral body. So it acts also as a bridge between our physical and metaphysical layered spiritual worlds. So it's like anything. So your all your dreams, all your astral travels, all your teleporting of thoughts and patterns when you're just doing your meditation, all this happens in your astral body. So you need to seal that also during that night. So when you're doing this practice in the morning, you ask any kind of attachments that has come, karmic attachments, okay, with people, remember, with self, people, group, any kind of contracts, any kind of agreements, please ask them, any that is leading into relationships in this life. So all of that, God, please complete. Please show me light so that I can complete all my karmic bonds. Please help me to release all my karmic imprints with this, that showing up as bad relationship in my life, painful relationship in my life, hurtful relationships in my life, people who are always betraying me, people who are always shaming me, people are jealous of me, people are ill of me, people are draining me. All of these, whatever are the karmic imprints that are allowing them to come into my life, and I am entertaining it, or I am at the receiving end, please complete it. I don't want anything of this. I want to free myself from all these chains, and I want to walk the path of what I truly came here to complete and walk a meaningful life and live a purposeful life. So please clear it out for me. Please, please, God. Just tell that he will do, she will do. Next is any kind of blocks that's prevent, because remember relations and love, right? So relationships, past relations, that is draining. Love is the karmic imprints that is blocking you from having any kind of soul connections, any kind of deep authentic romantic relations, or authentic soul related connections, or your tribe. You're not able to connect your tribe, whom you are there to, you to support them, or they to support you in your journeys. Whatever is stopping you from doing all of this, please ask God to heal it, cut it, release it, um, repair it, make you ask, give light, clarity, so that you can seek forgiveness for all the hurt you caused in this lifetime or any lifetime without your knowledge. Ask God to give opportunity to forgive yourself for the pain induced, or other people who they have induced pain, and because of that you are in this rut. Ask them, saying, enough, God, I understood. They are in their stories. That life is different, this life is different. I don't more want to be part of that story. I forgive, I let go, and cut this relation so that there's no energy drain. I'm gonna walk in my path that is aligned with my energies. So I'm gonna do that. So the next is energy from betrayals. Okay, I might betray somebody, I might be cheating someone, so somebody else is cheating me, or I have given loans to somebody, and I have not paid somebody. I am now given money that they are not paying me back. Um, Somebody is having intention to pay back, somebody is having no intention to pay back, so they're betraying also. So all of that energy I'm wanting to complete, so that at least from my end that energetic lock is over. So either God gets money to other people to give it back to you, or they give you money to be complete about this whole cycle. So it's totally both ways. So you'll be out of betrayals of money, you'll be out of betrayals of people. You're going through multiple breakups, so you either have betrayed someone, so they're betraying you, or they have somebody have betrayed you, so you have the urge to betray others. Both ways, cut it. Not worth it. I'm telling you, please forgive. Let yourself forgive yourself. Seek forgiveness for all the pain you have caused. Ask Mama, Goddess, to cut all those connected karma that is manifesting as lack of love in your life. You deserve love. You deserve love, irrespective of the sound at the background. So sorry about it. You deserve love, and you have the right to live a very good, intimate, romantic life. If you're looking for romantic love, and if you are looking for authentic connections with friends, family, you deserve to have your soul tribe supporting you. You meeting them, they meeting you, so that each of you can support each other in your journeys. Then your etheric template is your fifth layer, which is actually related with your health. Meaning, your physical, your etheric body is your first layer, which has imprints related to health with respect to certain immediate problems. But your actual health template with respect to your organ health is in the template there, in the fifth layer. So any kind of things that's stopping you from genetic problems, okay, like your some hormone problem, you're having some degeneration of bones, joints, health, some organs not working well, all of the signs that there's a problem in that layer. So if you heal there, you will heal yourself here. So for that, you ask God that any kind of, that's 2-3 feet away from my body, okay. So my astral body is 1 to 2 feet, so my etheric template goes to 2 to 3 feet away, okay. And this is like standard. It can further go based on your energetic levels. But for the sake of always my meditations, I like to keep my aura, everything 1 feet around me. Okay, all this is in between this much. So that I don't have to spread so much when I'm doing this cleansing and clearing. So, but usually it's 2 to 3 feet away, so you can squeeze yourself. Everything is free will. You can ask yourself, Aura, come back. At this point, come back. Let's seal. After that, you can go wherever you want, but let me seal yourself. Let me cleanse and seal first. So I just 2 to 3 feet, and this has my template of my health. And then here it is all my karmic imprints. Like somebody would have poked me, okay, and that as an imprint in me. So I have unexplainable back pain. There wars and stuff. Somebody would have hanged me, somebody would have killed me by sword, but I would have not tend to those uh, problems. So, and I got rotten and dead. So that imprint of pain, is there in my body. So that leads into this kind of degeneration or organ health not functioning well. Sometimes I would have fallen when I'm pregnant, and that I would not healed myself well at my uterus level. So I have an incapability to have hold a child. I have somebody would have pierced me with a sword or a spear at the back, so or at my abdomen. So I have some pain in the abdomen. Medically, it's all fine, but I don't have this reason why my stomach pains. Means there's an imprint there. Somebody would have pierced it at my kidneys, so I have these kidney problems. Somebody would have done at my glands, so I have sugar. I have these kind of uh, problems that some organs are not well working well, liver. or some hormones like thyroid this that have got here cut some. So all of these plays important roles. I have got an accident, and because of that accident I got hit on my knees or my body, and because of that I died, and that imprint is there. So in this life I might have knee degeneration problems very young. Same with my heart. Same way I might have poked, or I would have suddenly subjected to ice. Like a lot of pains, like shock treatments, and all of that leads to these kind of problems that are unexplainable to medical world, but we do get it. But there are sometimes there are explainable to medical world also, but the reason why you got at a very at any age, uh, when there are other people who don't have, is maybe because of this. Just consider, food for thought. So ask God to remove all these unwanted imprints that you have, heal that life and also this life, so that you're free from that element of bad health. Ask them to upgrade your genetic programming, ask them to upgrade your genetic code, DNAs, your bodies, so that your whatever body that was not working, functioning well, that organ starts working well for you. It happened. When we do healing, we do that only. So you can ask God to do it for yourself. You don't have to spend lakhs and thousands on our people like us. And then you ask God to clear all the ancestral trauma. Maybe your ancestors got killed, and that gene have remembered the pain, and it sometimes get transferred into us, because end of the day we are all function of our genes. So even that you can ask. So ask any kind of my imprints which is affecting my karmic imprints, genetic programming from myself, from my past lives, from my ancestral trauma that I may be holding, that's affecting my health and behaviors, or some kind of old soul contracts I have, which is somehow stopping my growth, physical level growth, success. That's also function of this. Any kind of success in the sense of my height, weight, my health goals. If this is all related with my health, body, and all stuff. Then any imprint that's holding generation of new cells, or some old cells getting tumors and cancers, all of these things you can heal by asking God to heal that fifth layer for you. Then sixth layer is about, it stands 3 to 5 feet, totally up, and it is more about our intuition and spiritual awareness. And you get your divine visions or some kind of guidance. You think you are getting, you are able to understand. You're able to have this intuition. All of these are the signs that your sixth layer is functioning super well, because that's your celestial body. And here, if you have a block here, you will have doubts about divine. Is divine supporting me? Is divine cursing me? Is divine God got angry on me? God has angry on me? God is not hearing to my prayers. I'm not able to hear anything back. Maybe I'm not chosen. I'm not the right one. I may be bad. You get into all these doubts about God and your relation with God, and you have all this fear based. You want to engage into any kind of activities which is into spiritual realms out of fear, that maybe I'm subjected to black magic, maybe I'm subjected to evil eyes, maybe I'm this, maybe my malefic planetary positions, maybe I have nagadosha, may have Chitrudosha, maybe I have to go dip in this particular thing, maybe. So anything people say, any and anything they say in the internet or anywhere you hear, that if you do this, you're gonna just go and do that. There might be no reason, but you are so you spend lakhs also and do that and come. So I'm not judging you guys. I'm just trying to love you more. I'm asking you to love yourself more. Don't get into these unnecessary fears. You have the power. Claim it. That's all I'm saying. Don't give powers to others. You claim your power back. Enough of giving it to others. And they are just playing with your energy systems, playing with your emotions. Already you're fearful. They're putting so many bad tags, and the what do you call those, descriptions, titles that fear you. Why, ma? God is more powerful. Trust God. Your God is silently supporting you all the way. You just because of these blocks, you are not able to understand it. The moment you clear it, everything will be crystal clear. What did I deserve to hear their voice, and what is that you lack? How am I more powerful than you? You're more powerful. and you're equally more powerful, equally more divine, you're equally more talented than what you can credit for yourself. Please claim your power back. Then the last layer, which is like 5 to 10 feet above from us, is our seventh layer, which is our casual body, karmic body. It has our higher power, higher self, our karma, our wisdom. So when I do Akashic healing, I get information from your seventh layer. Even when I hear your voice, I get information. I have this psychic ability, I keep saying, right? So I get information from these layers only, and I look into your past origins and talk about it. Okay. Otherwise, how can we tell? And then this information contains all this, whatever is your purpose, what's your past life mastery, what's your past life problems, what's your soul evolution, and where you went, where you had to go, what is your future, what is your past. You have information on this, okay, and we access it. You can ask God to tell it for yourself either. So whatever is the karmic residues that is preventing you from your spiritual ascension, ask God, God, enough of leading this cycle of birth and death without knowing what is my karmic imprints, what's my karma, and what am I here to work. Because we are all shielded by Maya, and the Maya will go by good deeds. Remember, I have done another video on your Maya Mala, your Karma Mala, and your Anava Mala. And karma and Maya will be coming down only with your good deeds and divine grace, but Anavamala will only go with only divine grace and utter surrendering. So Maya will put you into this utter loop of this, what is important for you is important for you, and your karma will help you do indulge in actions to acquire things that is mine, me, and stuff. You have an obsessive attachment towards people, things. So which may not be aligned with your divine purpose and goal. So that's the reason ask God to shower light, put spotlight on things that I'm here to work on, put spotlight on help me get clarity, help me reduce my Mayamala, and help me indulge in good karma so that I can get clarity on my negative karma that I'm here to solve so that I can get liberation. If there is no negative karma, you will not be here. You will already join God, become one with God. So the negative karma in us is preventing us from having salvation, and we are stuck in this cycle of birth and death. So ask God to show you every day. Again, I'm sorry for the sound. Having borewells out here. Then whatever are the energy distortions that had happened because of my past life traumas, be it killing, be it somebody cursing me, be it somebody shaming me, be it somebody betraying me, or I doing the same for others. Maybe some people got killed by me, somebody killed me. Any combination, whatever are the past life distortion traumas that I'm holding on, which is leading into unworkability in my life. That's the proof, guys. Once again, if money is a problem, that means that's a concern you had within it. You don't have to do the reason. You just, if your sixth layer is clear, you'll also get to give that clarity because finally it's your life only. If I'm able to see your life, you yourself can see it well also. It's just that our layers are not balanced enough, clear enough for you to get the clarity down. And so that's the reason you're asking. But unfortunately, what's happening is when people ask others, they're not, instead of they giving you a clear cut idea and is stipulated. I've heard somebody saying, Amma, the people, we paid some 12 lakhs for some things. You paid 15 lakhs to remove some things or put something. So how will people, at least middle class people, afford like lakhs for just doing this work? So yeah, that's how it is. So you can be more powerful if you can save that 15 lakhs for yourself or more actually, or even future whatever investments you're doing instead of these things. Then a fear of you stepping into your full divine power, that also will be stopping you from always looking at what you can claim as your soul purpose, your total power, being one with unity and God, and trying to walk the, the path of divine with full power and grace. So you'll stop, you'll always act small, limited, take back steps, fear. Some place or other there'll be unworkability. So ask God to clear all of this for you. So that way you will be free from all these 7 layers. So every day keep doing, there's a lot of worth in compounding effort. So slowly, all these things will go out, and ask God to put a shield around you so that nothing will enter into you without your permission, be it psychic attacks, evil eye, or black magic kind of things. And ask God to say, when I say get out, let me have that strength to let these energies go out. So every day you keep doing, that comprehension dawns, and you will be present after 3 4 months of doing this. You know, when some energy is something which is not yours, you will identify, oh, something is not good for me. I'm gonna look which aura may be having a problem and push things from it. You can get to there. The beginning it requires practice, but you will get it. Once again, you can also use SNO cards, like cheats, to know if my this aura has a problem, this aura has a problem. Just trust that whatever you picked is the answer, and from there ask divine to cleanse it. You can use akashic healers like me, or divine channelers like me. You can get into homas, that's very powerful, or ask golden light from divine to burn away all these negative karmas for you. You use mantras and prayers. One of the things that I've been telling, 15 years I've done this work, and nowhere I pulled off. I mean, I got UNICEF award and stuff like that, TEDx speaker, all this, but I couldn't take off because at my startup level, because with this comprehension, and God is saying, you said, habits, emotions, belief patterns, energy systems, karmic patterns. Till here, karma is again your ancestors, yours, all together as one bucket. All this is right, but you forgot one important aspect in your research, which is divine intervention. So that's true. I never considered or even thought, because I'm so logical earlier. I said right now is a different story. But I thought if you work on these things, it should be like your problem is solved from an emotional health point. But off late, after my divine interventions and all these things that happened in my life, I could clearly see that divine is such a force that you can't ignore any point of time. And if you feel you're disconnected just because it's a block in your auric layers, but not true, that divine is not helping you out. So God is always, trust me, the hand is right stretched there to help you all the time. It's just that we don't know to hold it. So please build the strength to hold the divine's hand back. Hold the feet of divine and never leave it. He will or she will solve it for you, all the problems. All right, trust me on it. Hope you had a better understanding of what are auras, where they are, and what is in it, and how do you cleanse each layer of your aura. If you like this content, please like, share, subscribe, so that we can share non-fear based systems to people, and provide authentic ways to connect with divine, so that you can live a very powerful life. And you can live, your family can live, and our country can live. We're all living a great life, right? So that's my vision. I need to transform, be it with empaths, be it now, it's all the same. So please support my mission, join me in spreading my word and my vision. Thank you so much.